Hi! So this week we are working on our breakfasts and specifically having a nutrient-dense breakfast. Breakfasts are the most important meal of the day in that is the time that we are breaking our fast. And we want to be flooding our body with nutrients and getting it ready for the day. So when we have a lot of sugars coming in, a lot of processed foods, it's not really waking up our digestive system in the way that we want it to. If we have a lot of sugars in the morning, we're just spiking our blood sugar so that we're getting that initial kickoff, and then that's going to fizzle pretty fast so that we'll be feeling hungry again when we really aren't. So when you're looking at a nutrient-dense breakfast, this is going to be something that has a lot of good whole foods. It has no sugars, no added sugars anyway. Fruits and vegetables and dairy are fine sugars, but we don't want any added sugars coming at us. So we're going to immediately take off the table cereals as well. And there are a lot of nutrient-rich cereals, but cereals tend to be very high in calories, especially as you're adding milk, and those portions can get bigger and bigger. And oftentimes they do have a lot of added sugars in them, which are going to spike your blood sugar. So this week, let's really take a look at those breakfasts that you're having. One way that I really like to do that is with a smoothie. Smoothies are a really pretty quick, pretty simple way to just flood your body with nutrients. So with a smoothie, you can add vegetables, you can add fruits, some nut butters, some protein powders, whatever you want to make that perfect balance for you. If you like a protein powder, we're looking for ones that have grass-fed whey proteins or organic pea protein in it. Frozen spinach or fresh spinach is great to throw into a smoothie. For fruits, berries are a great option. They're quite low in calories and they're high in nutrients. They have lots of fiber as well. I like to buy berries frozen because it's a lot easier to keep them around. They don't go bad as quickly and you can take them by the handful. They're not as expensive. When things are frozen right away, they actually retain a lot more nutrients than the fresh ones you find in the supermarkets that are coming from far away. There are also things like overnight oats, chia puddings that you can find lots of great recipes for online. Pinterest also has a lot of great smoothie recipes. So things like that are great to look into. You can add a lot of components to them. The other thing you can do is cook up a couple eggs and just a little bit of butter. Grass-fed butter is ideal. You can wrap that in a corn tortilla, a little hot sauce. That's great. Eggs are really good for you. They're not going to spike your blood sugar. They're going to keep you satiated for the rest of your big morning. A hearty piece of toast, a grainy toast. I love Dave's Killer Bread. They have the thin slices too that are only 70 calories. You toast those, add in some avocado, maybe some cottage cheese or nut butter. That's a really good, hearty breakfast. You can even have that if it's just like a little bit of nut butter as a side to your smoothie. We want our breakfast to be around 200 to 400 calories. So that depends on your size and that depends how hungry you are at breakfast and what your daily caloric intake is. If you're not counting calories, just be aware of portions. Check the labels, make sure that you're not loading in a ton of calories into your breakfasts, but otherwise just keep it healthy, keep it clean, and you're gonna do a great job. So to wrap it up, no added sugars. We're cutting out cereals and we're flooding our bodies with as many nutrients as possible, making sure we have lots of protein and fiber in our breakfasts. The other last thing that I want you to do is have a big glass of water before you eat anything. Now, this is the first thing I want you to do when you wake up. Big glass of water. It really gets your body going. It gets your digestive system going. It gets your blood flowing and wakes you up. So that big glass of water is key to kick off your day. Stellar. All right, that's for this week, and I will see you next week. Bye.